Now, the Shehbaz Sharif government had claimed that it came to power in Pakistan with the primary aim of getting the economy back on track. Remember, Pakistan's economy is in dire straits. Foreign reserves are shrinking and the Pakistani rupee has been touching new lows every day. And to make matters worse, the country's finance minister has now resigned. Miftah Ismail announced his decision on Twitter. Senior PML-N leader Ishaq Dar is set to replace him. Tensions within the party have been quite evident. Senior leaders have been seen publicly attacking and disowning Ismail's policies. Ishaq Dar will be Pakistan's fifth finance minister in less than 4 years. After back-to-back meetings in New York on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will now return to Islamabad to the news of his finance minister's resignation. The decision to appoint Dar appears to be a desperate move. The PML-N is trying to regain its lost political clout ahead of the next general elections. Pakistan's economy has witnessed persistent turbulence in recent years. Rising inflation has put pressure on families and businesses, and adding to the crisis, devastating floods have engulfed large swaths of the country. It is estimated that repair work will need at least $30 billion. While tendering his resignation, Ismail reassured investors that Pakistan is seeking debt relief from bilateral creditors. However, the government, he said, would not seek any relief from commercial banks or Euro bond creditors. For more on this story, we are now joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik. He, in fact, joins us from Washington, D.C. Anas, you have tracked the UN General Assembly very closely, as we just reported. The Pakistan Premier will now arrive in Islamabad to the news of his finance minister's resignation. Of course, there has been utter turmoil in the Pakistan economy for several years now. But what was the immediate trigger for this resignation?
Well, two reasons immediately that we know of, Neha. One is that the incumbent finance minister, Miftah Ismail, he is not an elected member of the parliament, not even of the upper house, that is the Senate. So legally, he could only be in the position of a minister for about 6 months. So PML-N desperately needed a replacement. Secondly, this is more to do with testing waters as well. Ishaq Dar, who's been a fugitive, a proclaimed offender rather, and he coming back, getting a bail and then coming back in the Prime Minister's plane, that is to do with testing waters as to how much there is space for Nawaz Sharif as well, in case if he wants to come back, given that he is also all along the same lines or that of Ishaq Dar. That being said, Pakistan is currently battling one of its worst economic crises. Dar economy or Dar economics is something that has been regarded as a hallmark of Ishaq Dar, and that is the reason we're seeing that Ishaq Dar is now coming back with the Prime Minister. He's due to arrive later today and he's likely to take oath tomorrow. Neha?
Right now, as we mentioned earlier, Anas, it goes without saying that the Pakistan economy has witnessed considerable turmoil, and the situation has only been worsened by those devastating floods that the country has seen. But what really explains the public bickering that we've witnessed within the ruling party over some of Ismail's policies in recent times?
Well, Ismail is somebody who's more of an industrialist. He's been a party worker, but not a party big shot. So he's been taking unpopular decisions, and the rise in inflation, the rise in petroleum prices, that is something that has not been received very well. And people within his own party believe that Ishaq Dar can do well, though given the options that Miftah Ismail had, that was the only way out. And any other minister, I've spoken to finance experts on background, including those from his own party. They say that there was no other way out, but then they have to maintain that public objective neutrality and that critique as well. And that is the reason that Miftah Ismail had to or is to bear the brunt. He has officially announced that he has handed over his resignation to Party Supremo Nawaz Sharif in London yesterday, and he will be handing it over to the Prime Minister later today, as and when they get back to Pakistan, and then we'll formally be seeing the notification being issued by the Cabinet Division, after which Ishaq Dar is being tipped to take oath as the Finance Minister sometime tomorrow, that is on Tuesday. Neha?
Well, quite interesting. He will be Pakistan's 5th Finance Minister in less than 4 years. Can Ishaq Dar bring the Pakistan economy back on track? That's the question that will be asked in the days ahead. Thanks very much, Anas Malik, for all those details.